Converting sand to soil here in WA is vitally important if you're going to grow exotic plants. Exotic plants need extra water and extra fertiliser if the soil hasn't been built up just like the place they originate from. If you can do that and replicate it, you're going to save heaps of water. Now, this often requires years and years of applying heaps of composted humus to build the topsoil up. But what if I told you there was a way you could achieve this without having to go to all that effort? The greatest innovation in gardening since wetting ages has been the arrival of clay products for home gardens. Clay by nature becomes sticky when wet and it holds sandy soil together. Mix in some organics and you have a great garden soil. We do this because not only does it improve the soil structure, but even more important, those fine clay particles get between the sand particles. This slows the movement of water and nutrients through the soil, allowing the plant's root system more time to take them up. This not only reduces the amount of water you have to use, but it also stops nutrients flowing into our underground aquifers, potentially polluting our environment. The most exciting thing about adding clay to the soil is that the change is permanent. There are different clays available at your local garden centre these days, including bentonite and kaolin clays. Bentonite clay is often sold as kitty litter, and when you put it into a garden soil and wet it, well, it's highly absorbent and it'll bind the soil together. Now, the other type of clay that you can get your hands on these days is this one here. It's kaolin clay. Now, it's a fine particle clay, so if you mix this in amongst sand, it's going to bind the sand together. This is going to slow the movement of moisture down through the soil, and of course, it gives the plants a better chance of taking up water. Applying clay to sandy soils changes their structure forever. Apply at recommended rates. Add organic humus to activate the sandy soil into a great growing medium. Thoroughly turn the clay into the top 150 to 200 millimetres of soil. Soak the amended soil thoroughly and adjust your sprinkler system time clock to reduce watering amounts by 25%, as any more will be overwatering. Get a load of this. We've gone from a gravelly sand to a beautiful garden soil. This is what we all need to achieve at home if we're going to grow exotic plants. Now, the great thing about it is that once you've amended this sand with clay, well, it's changed the soil structure forever, permanently reducing the amount of fertiliser and water you need to have a great garden.